Which version of you are we getting today? You must be bipolar or have split personalities. You shouldn't make assumptions of people before you get to know them. Also, be careful of what you say and to who you say it because you never know the short term or long term effect it could have on them. My name is Devette Sills, but I prefer to be called LaShawn. Although LaShawn is my middle name, it is my alter ego. I was born and raised in sunny South Dallas, which most people like to call the hood. Then, at the age of 3, my mom got married and we ended up moving to Lancaster. Man, was that a culture shock, moving from a predominantly all black neighborhood to a predominantly all white neighborhood. Growing up in Lancaster, I had a lot of friends. Most of them were white and very few were black. I hung around mostly white kids, which naturally I ended up acting like them. Little did I know the impact it would have on me later on in life. Fast forwarding to several years later, my mom ended up getting divorced and we had to move back to South Dallas. I had no idea the backlash I would face from me being a black girl who, according to others, was a white girl trapped inside a black girl's body. I spoke and acted differently from the black kids in school. For you to understand why I am the way I am, I would like to share with you 4 objects that will give you a little bit more insight as to how it was for me growing up, which has an impact on my life to this very day. The first object I chose is a chameleon, which represents me in the fact that I can adapt to any situation that I am in. To me, there isn't a such thing as acting white or acting black. It's just being who you are and adjusting to your surroundings. Devette is the so called white version of myself, the goody goody two shoes who hung around or hangs around the sedity or the in crowd. LaShawn is the so called black version of myself, the bad girl who hangs out with the not so good crowd. That brings me to my second object, which is a mirror that has been covered up with question marks on it, which reveals what I have kept hidden. There are days when I look in the mirror and not know who I see, which is why the mirror is covered up with a question mark. Some days I see a happy me, while other days I see a depressed me. But like everyone else, I have my ups and downs. On a good day, you will catch me smiling, ha ha ha, and hanging around and interacting with others, while on a bad day, it's probably best you steer clear. The mirror covered up with question mark ties into my third object, which is a picture of an angry emoji, which represents how people see me as being angry, which I disagree with. It is assumed that I am angry because I don't walk around with a smile on my face all day, every day. I mean, honestly, who walks around smiling all day? People, not all people, just certain people in certain situations irritate me, and it comes up in my facial expressions. You can tell when I am mad or when I have just come from shopping. That brings me to my fourth and final object, which is my trusty credit card. Don't want to show you the numbers. I love to shop, and anyone that knows me knows that most of the time you can find me in someone's store when I'm not working or spending time with my family. Shopping is my escape, my retail therapy. I don't have to deal with people questioning me, who I am, or calling me white lady or saying I talk proper. So, now you have an idea as to what it was like for me growing up and the effect it had and still has on me. I'm a chameleon which can adapt to any situation. My covered up mirror, which I kept hidden, that I don't know who I am at times. The angry emoji, which I disagree with just because I don't smile all day, every day. And my credit card, which will have me smiling. Now, going back to the beginning, let me answer the question for you. The version you get of me depends on the situation I'm in or the mood I'm in. But no, I am not bipolar and I do not have split personalities. Thank you for letting me share this with you, and I look forward to learning more about you.